this guy, you know, way lighter skin, way more hair. When y'all get Alvin, bro, y'all remember that last intro because it was gonna be great. But Alfie, this man Alfie is one of the nicest new comics coming up here in the city, man. He's not Alvin, but he's fucking amazing. So give those fucking Alfie.
How y'all doing upstairs? Y'all having a good time tonight? Hell yeah. Y'all drinking tonight? Y'all smoking tonight? Y'all fucking tonight? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Put all three together, we having a good time. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room, okay? I know what y'all thinking. I know what I look like. Y'all take a look at me and y'all like, is this guy circumcised or does he have a weird wiener? Now I can guarantee you fellas, any wiener that isn't ours is indeed a weird wiener, right? Well, I feel like when I say weird wiener, we all know which one we're talking about, right? Some people call it an anteater or the headless horseman. I call it gross and weird. Man, I'm covering your face while I say weird wiener. Now, fellas, if you happen to have a weird wiener, it's okay. We're all self-conscious about our bodies. And ladies, if you want to know if he has a weird wiener, take a look around the room. He's not laughing right now. Hey, did y'all know that Buzz Lightyear was a drug smuggler before he was a space ranger? Seriously, Tim Allen, not Buzz Lightyear, actually, a cartoon character, but Tim Allen. The motherfucker got caught in the 70s with 1.5 pounds of cocaine. Damn, I want to party with that guy. But also, he was looking at life in jail. But he snitched to get out. Buzz Lightyear's a fucking snitch, I said it. Now, could you imagine being his bunkie though for those 3.5 years? Psst. Psst. Hey man, you awake? Yes, Timmy, I'm awake. What the fuck do you want? And when I get out of here one day, I'm gonna be Santa Claus. Oh, God damn it, Timmy, go to bed. You'll never be Santa Claus. But he really was. That dude became Santa Claus. And he was on that show, Home Improvement. Y'all remember that? You know he was wired during that show because he was always fixing shit that didn't need to be fixed. Right? And Jill was always just a little too upset for just the garbage disposal being fucked up. You know what I mean? She knew her husband was on it. What that catchphrase. Anybody ride motorcycles in here? Anybody ride bikes, hogs, crotch rockets? I used to. I loved it. There's no better feeling than all that machine in between your legs and the wind in your hair and all that power with the flick of your wrist. And you're just like, get your motor running. Headed on a highway, looking for adventure. Whatever comes my way, fucking Toyota Corolla. Bitch cut me off. And when I got in that accident, I went into a thing called tachyphasia. Does anybody know what tachyphasia means? Y'all probably never even heard that word. I had to look it up. But I'm pretty sure y'all all seen it in movies. It's when everything just slows down, boom. What happens is your brain is trying to survive this accident so fast that it slows everything down. And I went through, you said it's true, right? It's very true.
Very fucking true.
The second my ass came off that seat, boom, I'm flying and everything just slowed down. And I can see the bitch right through the fucking windshield. She's looking up at me like that going, oh. And I'm flying like, you bitch. I fucking landed just like this. Like I landed on my heels and folded, my fucking femur snapped in half, my knee popped out, hip is gone. I don't fuck like I used to, that's for sure. It was a motorcycle, I mean it was a scooter, you know what I mean, it was a scooter. I used to ride it like this and fucking, I used to love that thing, it was fun. But I want to play a little game with y'all if I could in the crowd. Spotlight's pretty bright. Anybody can just take a guess on what you think my previous occupation used to be. Anybody. Take a pic, shout it out. What do you think I used to be for 7 years straight? I held this job.
A DJ.
A DJ, I wicker wish. Be a badass job. Hoes dancing in front of me all night long. All right, you want to take a guess, man? IT? No, I'm not that smart. A bouncer? I wish. Just beat up drunk fools all easy, right? Just won't hit her quitters. But no, seriously, guys, I stand before you.
Social worker.
Close. Getting closer. Now everybody wants to take a guess when I'm about to say the answer. But I, in fact, used to be a lunch lady. That's right. I was a lunch lady for 7 years straight. And for 5 of those years, I worked at the Catholic school, right? One day I was getting ready to serve these kids lunch, and all of a sudden I just start hearing, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm thinking, what the fuck is that, man? There ain't no pep rally going on or nothing. These supposed to be well-behaved kids, single file line, hands behind their back. But I noticed it's getting louder. Rah, 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 rah. What the fuck, man? What the Jesus on Christ is going on today? Next thing I know, I got 27th grade boys bombarding my lunch line, chanting, BBC, BBC. Fellas, you cannot be chanting BBC. One of them looked me right in the face, said, why not? Why can't we? What do you think it means? It means, get the fuck out of here, man. Here's your pizza, get out of here. The assistant principal, Mr. Patterson, walks in. He's like, hey, Andrew, what's shaking? Apparently, BBC is shaking, Mr. Patterson. And he's like, oh, you heard? And I was like, yes, I did. I was like, what's going on? And he's like, well, 7th grade boys decided to come up with a new book club. And they seemed very excited about it. And they named it the Bible Book Club. I said, Mr. Patterson, do you not know what it means? He's like, yeah, Bible Book Club. We just came up with it today. It's like, come close, Mr. Patterson, come close. BBC stands for the British Broadcasting Company. You can get sued. Y'all gotta be careful with that. But now I am currently working at a smoke shop. That's what I do now. So I guess you can say I went from serving nugs to selling nugs. I went from a child nutritionist to a weed specialist. The other day I had a really big and tall woman come in. I mean, someone described her as gargantuan. Bitch was big. She instantly started demasculizing me. When she walked in the door, I said, hey ma'am, how you doing today? She said, I'm doing fine, sugar, hard R. Now I didn't know how to take this hard R, because technically you could call me sugar. But I brushed it aside and I said, how can I help you today? She said, I'm looking for a strawberry banana geek bar. I said, yes ma'am, right this way, please follow me. She said, thanks, sugar. Again, second hard R. Now, I gotta keep it professional, you know what I'm saying? I'm at work, I can't get too outside myself, but I am feeling outside myself from the second hard R. So I grab her geek bar, walk her over to the register. I tell her total is $16.23. She looks me dead in the face and said, thanks. Oh, she hands me a 20. It says, keep the change, sugar. Now, I don't know if y'all are counting, but that's the third hard R. And I couldn't let her get away with it. So before she walked out the door, I said, ma'am, thanks. Real quick before I go, everybody, how do roly-polies fuck? Do roly-polies fucking 2 balls like that, or do they fucking 1 ball? Google it on your way home, everybody. My name is Alfie Burns. Thank you for coming out to Upstage Comedy on the day after Thanksgiving. And coming up to the stage is the one, the only, magnificent, the one who's conquering on San Antonio. Well, what am I missing? He's the winner of what? Alvin Perry, everybody!